Hi and welcome. My name is Alex White.
And I'm Dani.
We're with Yukon Pizza, and today we're going to show you guys how to make a hot wood-fired pizza out of this oven right here. This pizza right now we're going to do is one that we really like because it's fresh and a little bit different. It's our sausage and kale pizza. Dani's going to show us what we do to our kale before we even put it on the pie to help make elevate the experience of our pie altogether.
All right, we'll get started. So we have some standard kale here, and as everyone knows, kale has gotten very popular over the last few years, and it's kind of become a butt of a lot of jokes, right? So a lot of people are like, oh, all these hippies eating kale, and it's kind of gross. I think a lot of where that comes from is people are eating it raw, and they're not treating it the way that they should. Kale is very delicious, especially on a pizza, I think, and especially in a wood-fired oven like our pizzas are. But we like to enhance it a little bit. So what we're going to be doing is adding some flavors and also massaging it. The reason you do that is that, one, it brightens the color, which is always awesome. And it also takes some of the bitterness away from kale, makes it much more tender, and just has a much better flavor overall. All right, so we're just gonna tear this kale up, make it into smaller bite-sized pieces, and make it a little easier to put on our pizza. While I'm doing this, Alex is gonna open a dough ball for us. You know, when we first started doing this pizza, a lot of people, thought it was a little weird. It's a little, kind of strange to hear about kale on a pizza, but we are really all about creativity when it comes to the ingredients and the toppings that we use. We love a margarita, we love a cheese pizza, and a pepperoni, but why would you stop there? The possibilities are endless. We have put pineapple on a pizza before, plenty of times. When we've put all sorts of crazy stuff on pizzas. We've made a crab rangoon pizza and a cheeseburger pizza with French fries on it. The possibilities are endless. Take your favorite food and put it on a pizza. Can't recommend that enough. This is our garlic oil, so we fry that up every week for our restaurant.
And when you're having fun with your pies, like Dani was saying, really explore different flavor combinations, but the biggest thing to remember is less is more. The tendency is to always put a bunch of stuff on your pie and try this huge supreme style pizza, and then you end up with a really heavy, soggy, not very well cooked pie. Focus on 2 or 3 really good ingredients that would go well together, and then just do that. The smaller or the lighter the better, and you'll have a much more balanced pizza when it comes out of the oven.
Yeah, even if it's just taking a couple ingredients that you really love, try it out and then figure out if it needs more or less. Then you can play around with sauces and things like that. So we also added some salt. We use Diamond Crystal kosher salt. We use that for our seasoning as well as in our pizza dough. It has larger granules than regular table salt, so you probably hear that a lot on cooking shows and things, that they are always using Diamond Crystal. And because it has a different size grain of salt, it actually has a different weight and a different flavor, so definitely encourage you to play around with stuff like that. And then just some good old fresh cracked pepper.
So it's super simple. It takes about 2 minutes from start to finish when you're doing it by yourself, but it immediately transforms the quality of your kale and your pizza. And you can take this base right here and put it in anything. Make a salad out of it. You can put it in your soups, like a zuppa toscana kind of thing. It's really versatile, really healthy, really good. So for our sausage and kale pie, it's a non-red sauce pie. We'll use a garlic oil base. To start off with, we go like this. Nice little spiral all the way in. We'll do Parmesan. And then we'll do our kale. And kale will kind of cook and shrink in the oven, so don't feel afraid to put a little more than what seems like right on, because it will kind of cook and shrink down a little bit. That's good there. And the next is our sausage. This is a house-made sausage that our chef makes using roasted fennel, cumin, and a few other spices that he secretly blends in there. Once he blends that up, we fire it off in the wood-fired oven, so it is a really good, smoky, delicious fennel sausage that we like a lot. And finish off with our grande mozzarella.
Like Alex said earlier, less is definitely more. This isn't a super cheesy pie, but just more to add a little bit that you get in each bite.
And that is our sausage and kale. So we're gonna get ready to fire this thing off. Our wood fire oven, again, is super key. Having good wood, having a good clean deck, having your proper tools to work with in the oven. All these things are super small details, but they're key to making a good pizza. They say the devil's in the details, and that's really true. Is if you pay attention to every small step along the way with your pizza, and by the time you get to the oven, if you pay attention to your fire and your temperatures and your heat and your deck, you'll achieve a success much more easily. Let's slide this guy in here. There we go. So what I'm looking for when I'm working with a wood fire oven like this, I'm looking for a nice coal bed. We want to have a nice base of coals set up so we have a nice base heat that's going, plus a log or two on top that provides flame. That flame coves over on the roof of the oven, provides us a really nice top heat that cooks the top while the bottom is being cooked. Oops. It's hot in there. It's a little toasty for my little pies. Looking pretty good to me. We'll do a last little bit of doming. And then that is how we do a sausage and kale. You can see the nice char on the kale there that provides a little good crunch and crisp. All right, guys, that's our sausage and kale pizza. Thank you for joining us. I'm Alex.
And I'm Dani.
We're with Yukon Pizza. We're downtown Las Vegas. You can follow us on social media at Yukon Pizza on Instagram, Twitter, or Facebook. We want to thank Duraflame and Cowboy Brand Wood for helping us with our fire. And if you guys are out there making your pizzas in the backyard, please take some pictures, show us what you got, send us on social media, and we'll post it for you guys. And
in the comments, put your favorite pizza topping so we can see all your awesome combinations too.
all right, guys, thank you so much.